Welcome to Physics 1, Lecture 1. Today's topic would be the following. We have science, the definition of science, the branches of science, physics, the scientific method, hypothesis, theory, law, and model, scientific notation, systems of measurement, the international system of measurements, uncertainty in measurement, significant figures, and we have conversion. Let's start off with science. So, the definition of science is the systematized body of knowledge based on facts. Knowledge is about the laws of the physical universe as obtained and tested through the scientific method. The word science comes from the Latin word scientia, which means knowledge. And science is a discipline or field of study that aims to provide natural explanations to describe and explain natural phenomena. Science is actually branches into the following: mathematics and logic, natural science, and social science. Mathematics and logic is considered as tools of science in analysis and reasoning. Natural science refers to the study of the nature or the natural world, whereas social science studies the human mind and human interactions. Natural science can be branched out into two. One is physical science, and the other is the life sciences or biological science. Physical science is the study of matter, energy, and other physical entities, whereas biological science is the study of life and living things. Now let's have the introduction for physics. The word physics comes from the Greek word physis, which means nature. Physics is a natural and experimental science that involves the study of matter and its motion through space-time. Analysis of nature the physics is considered as the analysis of nature to understand the behavior of the universe. And physics is considered as the study of anything and everywhere and everything. Physics concerns itself with the study of matter and energy and how they are related to each other, the interaction between space and time. As you can see in this illustration, that one physical phenomena that physics studies is the nature of gravity. So gravity here, as illustrated by the curved lines, is actually considered as a distortion in space-time. Of course, knowing the nature of gravity enables us to send probes or satellites for many endeavors and many human applications. The study of physics is usually classified into two. One is the study of what we call classical physics or Newtonian physics, and the other one is the study called uh, modern physics or the which started off with the contributions of Albert Einstein. Now, classical physics includes the study of mechanics, which includes the following: dynamics, statics, and fluid mechanics. Also included in the study of classical physics is acoustics, thermodynamics, electrodynamics, and optics. Modern physics covers the following: quantum physics, atomic physics, molecular physics, nuclear physics, high energy physics, solid state physics, plasma physics. But the ultimate question is, of course, why do we need to study physics? Well, one reason is physics is one of the most fundamental of the sciences. It is also called as the central of all sciences. Physics is fundamental of all engineering and technology. But the least of the reasons that why we need to study physics is, of course, physics is an adventure. Now let us discuss the nature of physics. Physics is considered as an experimental science, meaning that physics relies on experimental studies in order to establish theories, laws, and explanations for certain natural phenomena. Physics follows the scientific method in order to uh, answer questions or inquiries about natural phenomena. The objective of physics is not to define an ultimate truth or to arrive to an ultimate truth, but simply to explain uh, everything that happens in nature. The range of the validity of the answers that physics provides depends on the context of the problem, which means that explanations, theories, principles that applies at a particular phenomena does not necessarily apply at certain levels. We will be dealing more of this ultimately as we proceed with our study in physics. Now let me introduce to you the scientific method. The scientific method is a logical and rational sequence of steps for experimentation. The scientific method is used to search for cause and effect in relationships with nature. Just like what is illustrated here, that when the first domino was pushed, eventually the succeeding dominoes will be falling towards each other, and by prediction, the last domino would also fall, since it can be predicted from the succession of the falling dominoes that the second to the last domino would also fall towards the last domino, toppling the last domino. So this is an illustration of um, making use of the idea of cause and effect relationship in nature. Steps in the scientific method. Number one, we start off with observing natural phenomena or observation. Next step in the scientific method is to do research on written literatures about the given observation. If there is a query regarding a particular observation that is not answered through written text, we usually, or scientists usually, come up with a tentative explanation for answering or explaining the natural phenomena that was observed. And this tentative explanation is called hypothesis.